What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sandra from Because of Sandra, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so I'm gonna just start with saying like my laptop camera went out a couple times while I was trying to start this. So I got a couple messages for y'all, intuitive messages that I got earlier throughout the day that I'm gonna give to y'all just in case the video stop early. Just make sure y'all get the gold. You get what I'm saying? So our title of today, and this is for air signs. I feel like it should also apply for earth signs a little bit because earth signs understand the process of work, the working, and the humbleness that come with working through the process. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, an earth sign does the work so much to where it's kind of least likely that tomorrow they might fall down on their face. But like air signs, a little bit, we are kind of all over the place. So that's why you'll see that air sign like respecting the CEO and the janitor, because you just never know with us. Like, okay, yeah, I may not be the janitor working here, but I may be the janitor working at the next place because tomorrow I might fall down on my face. So that's why you usually find us in a certain energy because, I don't want to act too high and mighty. So that's why I wanted it to be a air sign video today. And y'all added some more things to my schedule, so I've been busy the last couple days. Also, I had to shake some shit off. So yeah, but then once I shook the shit off, I was going to do a video yesterday, but like I said, I added some shit to my schedules. What's the shit? Guys, you girls going to school. Yeah, clap it out for me. I'm taking my life serious. Yeah, congratulate me for doing what's right for myself. Y'all, make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel. Make sure when you listening, you leave what resonate and leave what don't. If you ever feel like I'm not showing up on this platform a lot, it's probably because one, of course, y'all know I take my breaks, but also I be showing up on my other platforms. So anytime you feel like I'm not showing up or you have any questions or anything like that, just comment under my video and I'll drop you probably like a link or showing you the last thing I did, because on Sanjay's diary I also give intuitive messages. It's just Sanjay's diary, it's no cards. You know what I'm saying? So our first message, after I don't wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I might fall down on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, your girl is not a joke. I really started school. And so far I'm getting my work done early. So far, a little bit bored. Actually, this is the first week. Partially bored with it. It's online school, but I'm only partially bored with it because it's not keeping me like occupied like this. I quit my job, so I'm not occupied like this. Yeah, and sometimes having them little extra couple seconds, I thought I wanted them. Okay, and I don't start my next job till the beginning of February, so that's cool because work, school, that's all your girl need right now. So our first message, this for the ladies, for the men, you know what I'm saying, because every man also has a sensitive side, even if he don't know how to tap into it, even if he don't know how to acknowledge it, even if he don't know how to nurture it. And I know I'm a little excited right now, and that's usually not an energy for me where I'm yelling a lot, but it don't really matter. Do it. It do. I think it only matters like if I'm calm or excited, if I'm angry. That will change like, how things play out. But if I'm happy, it kind of doesn't matter. So our first message says, ooh, this is deep. So our first message says, sometimes when I straighten my hair, I get a form of depression. It's nice and it's pretty, but yes. It's nice and it's pretty, yes, but my hair is curly, and it kind of feels like depression of my strands, forced and manipulated out of freedom and excitement to be straight. Yes, again, it's cute, but again, it makes me feel like a proper slave, or even worse, a good nigger. So that was the first thing that came to my head, and I've been writing in forms of poetry ever since my first assignment, because like when my brain is like, once you activate it, it just goes. And like when you go for advanced knowledge like that and you have me like writing, I'll kind of get stuck in there. I forgot all about how passionate I was about poetry. Forgot all about it. Even though I read my poetry and shit like that over and all that, but it's the way that I'll feel about something fresh. So yeah, talking about my hair, like I do notice that. I'm noticing this go round. Like my hair, when my hair is curly, I'd be happy as hell for nothing. My hair could be a hot ass mess, matted under my scarf or my bonnet. I just be happy as hell. Cause in order to fix my hair, all I gotta do is like add some water, run it down my strands, do a neat, like a nice detangle. And yes, like I'm saying, it's crazy, it's uncontrolled, and all of that. But my hair is also a part of my body. You get what I'm saying? It's my dead skin cells, but it's still attached to me, so I can feel it. I can feel this. Like I can feel this. Even though I'm holding this in place, I can still feel this tug because it's a part of my body. And that's like how my hair feels is basically like me bleaching my skin sometimes. Like this is not me. It makes me so much more serious, you know. So if you ever find like changing around your hair helps you find different versions of yourself. Not sure whether you really know that, but yeah, changing your hair. That's why they always be like, "Oh, new hair, new me," because really, it's true. And when you change your hair, it gives you different emotions. And I'm just saying that when my hair is straightened, it feels like a proper slave or a good nigger. This is my hair. It feels like a good nigger. That's what my hair feels like right now. It don't really respect me too much. Um, Even though it's mine and it look good, that's not how we was born. Am I gonna do it again and probably again and again and again in life? Yeah. But when you see me with my hair straight and you wonder why my face is straight too, it's because I'm not in my true form. Yeah. So the second thing says the second thing says all I gotta do is have a panic attack behind you that lasts too long and you won't have access to me for 5 to 10 plus years. I shouldn't be stressed behind the presence of a team player. So if I'm stressed, you ain't game. Period. Okay? Like, and some of y'all associate more than me. Some of y'all associate more than me. So you know how I feel to be around somebody who is gang and who ain't. That feeling that you feel in your gut, the safety that you feel just rambling on with that motherfucker, knowing that you safe, speaking and saying whatever it is that you feel. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. And that's me. I had panic attacks. Like that's how my intuition kind of shows me that somebody is not right for me. It's through panic attacks. I have panic attacks. So then it goes to wanting to align with people who match my morals. So I'm not, like, if you're a good person or if you're a versatile person like myself, for example, take it to the birth chart, like I'm prone to having multiple personalities. My big three has two sides on every single sign. Libra moon, I'm at Libra sun, Gemini moon, Pisces rising. I'm versatile in love, versatile in the mind, and just versatile in connecting with people just in general. These three things, they rule those things just at different rates and levels and heights and shit like that. But yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So wanting to align with people who match my morals. Like I really want to start meeting people like that who feel the same way I feel about littering, who feel the same way I feel about, how you treat the waiter, who feel the same way about driving past somebody with a homeless sign. You get what I'm saying? If I told you what it was that I felt behind those things, you could fake it. You think I don't be knowing that it be people on here wanting to meet my fancy? It's people in this world that'll be willing to meet your fancy. And if you give a motherfucker the playbook, they go and play the game. And that's another thing. People taught me, like, I've been taught that a lot, but I really had to learn that on my own. I had to learn that lesson on my own. Whereas, like, don't tell a person everything that you want. yes, it's going to be disappointing if you start to, enjoy that person and you realize like you're not for me or whatever the case may be. But it's better to know who's really for you than have somebody pretending to be here for you. Um, the whatever number this is, second, third, fourth, fifth. The next one says, I don't want to be that big mistake. I don't want him to choose me when he can't see clearly. I'll wait for my grounded him because he will be sure of himself and intentional with his actions. A lot of confusion will die, and for everybody's I'm too much or I could do more, he'll be so happy to experience unscripted depth. He will know originality and appreciate it. The journey to him has been hard, but even through temptation, I could still see that they weren't him. Shout out to my him. I don't know who he is at all. I don't know who he is. I don't know who my him is, right? But when I say that, I mean like I don't want to be that big mistake. So I'm saying like it's two sides to every coin. My mom bought me this shirt say good vibes. Right? So before I even go into the next part with the two sides of the coins, I also learned that people not being real about how they feel about their parents can really fuck up their relationship. My mom don't got the best vibes. She don't got the worst vibes. Just fuck her and I love her, okay? And if you say it, I'll probably pop you in your mouth, and that's everything. That's on everything. I will pop the shit out of you for saying what I just said. But I can say it because it's my truth. Like I said, it's fuck her and I love her too. Fuck her on my end. I love her on yours. Okay? Like I said, I'll pop the shit out of you. So watch your mouth. I don't want to be that big mistake. I don't want him to choose me when he can't see clearly. So it's the time like men experience emotional like wounds different, I've noticed, right? And they all can't like just go kind of all of them can't go hermit after experiencing heartbreak. They kind of need to distract themselves with things. They're going to be looking for like small pleasures, right? But it's really important that if you choose a man, because I'm saying women and men love different. Women and men love different. We heard it all over. Of course, when we go into each other's energy, we can switch it up a little bit. But usually, women need some time to heal. You get what I'm saying? If she's dealing with you, in her moment of healing, I don't know. A part of her is just gonna make it really clear to you where you stand for real because her heart has to heal. Most women, most of them, most women. Um, but men can kind of be like really the total opposite, wanting to hide from their feelings. They kind of want to go to sleep basically after falling out of love or realizing the love that they bet all their coins on don't work out. Like they kind of want to go into this la la land until they get back grounded again. You get what I'm saying? So when he go into la la land, you don't want him to choose you because when he get back grounded, he gonna miss that girl. He gonna miss her. He gonna miss her, and it don't matter how good you are. He gonna miss her. And he need to be like you need to make space for him to evaluate his situation. You feel what I'm saying? Allow La La Land to hit him. Allow him to hit rock bottom so he can understand the value of his life force. You feel what I'm saying? Because the last thing you want to do is be consoling a man who want to go back to somebody who treated him like he wasn't shit. And he just haven't like he refused to take the time to heal for himself. So he's in front of you telling you about these things. You realize she treating him like shit and he just like, but why don't she get it? Like did I read this whole thing? Let me see. Well, I did read it. So if he's grounded, let him heal. You don't want no broken man. You don't. I don't care how available he is or emotionally available he is at the moment. A broken man and a healed man is two different men, even if he with the same woman. That's up to you. Like, but I'm telling you, whoever it is that you're falling in love with while he's broken is not who he gonna be once he fixed. And if you can't take kind of like the worst of him, then don't go for it. Cause he's gonna look at you a certain type of way. Don't matter what he telling you why he all broken and oh my god, everybody wish for a man who holds it down. That. No, He not gonna respect that shit. Especially if he know basically you played second to another woman, even though he was convincing you that you wasn't. You not listening to your intuition gonna make him respect you less. Like, don't go play second to one other woman. He not gonna respect you after that. Right, so he is intentional with his actions. You don't want a man who can't be alone. You don't want a woman who can't be alone. You don't want neither gender or transgender. Nobody is good, like really valuable if they can't be alone. They're gonna be seeking attention from every direction. You feel what I'm saying? You can't even take a nap without getting cheated on. And then a motherfucker, depending on how much attention they need, they justify the attention that they get. So while you taking a nap and getting cheated on, they was just making friends. They was just networking and shit like that. So remember, I said I have anxiety attacks when I'm around people that I don't know. So I'm talking about the confusion dying. It's not going to be too many questions. I've been around good people before, and I've had my anxiety calm. I have. Like, some people have been able to, like, bring me down. And not bring me down like the way those other people have, but I mean, like, bring me down like heights. And, like, help me slow down my breathing and all that type of shit. And I mean, and when I say appreciating, well, he'll be happy to experience unscripted death. Like, a lot of people have very materialistic expectations of people. So I can even talk about that right now. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I hate this thing that's going around where they say like they want women to shut up and just, like, what? We are people. We have feelings, all of that. Like, I feel like they really just telling us to shut up and get fucked on. Like, just shut up and get fucked on. Just shut up and get fucked on. And then no shade to like a Young Miami kind of girl. You feel what I'm saying? But then it be girls like her and girls like her who influence other women. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, the influence on this planet is material things. So when you sacrifice in certain things, or for material things, and you get put in a certain light, you're going to be somebody automatically who people look up to. And then it trends where she say, I suck, I fuck, I shut up. That's a material expectation. Everybody living on the material realm, y'all be happy, do your thing. Because sucking, fucking, and shutting up is cool for y'all. Because she also cheats. You know what I'm saying? She also for the streets. Okay? You get what I'm saying? Type shit. And she is not fire on the beats. Period. So it's like, yeah. I'm not really a shut up kind of girl. So I don't want to be with nobody who want me to be like what the world is trying to make people into. Where they even went down to the thing where it's now like now men only find emotional vulnerability in men. What? Like, that wasn't how shit was before. Men didn't even like being vulnerable with men. You know what I'm saying? Other men. Like, so I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Only the closest of friends. And I mean the tightest of motherfuckers from the time before this fucking talked about, really, really vulnerable feelings. No. You either get talked about it with your wife, or you kinda like, kinda hurt yourself in a sense for real by holding it in. But to say like now that men don't want to talk to women about things, no, you don't want to talk to women about things. You don't want to. It don't mean it. No, it's not that you can't. Um, and I can feel where one of my tarot readers was coming from with that, like how the world and its influence is trying to make people super fucking gay. Like, the world has changed so much. Now, mind you, I'm openly bisexual. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not. I'll be honest about it, like down to the fact that I don't see myself marrying a woman unless I had children first. But I want to have a family. I want also the opportunity to have a husband. You get what I'm saying? But when I can now step back and say, like, all right, so I do feel more emotionally safe with a woman, right? Because we can actually talk about shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so these men are making it up in their head, like they really don't want to be with us. They don't. They don't want to be with us. And y'all can turn this shit around and make it seem like whatever you want. So you gonna go to work, you gonna go to work, you gonna work hard every day and da 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 da. And you gonna suck and you gonna fuck. And you gonna shut up? You doing every fucking thing. Everything. You're doing everything that he's doing. Except for shutting the fuck up. Because he don't shut the fuck up. He suck other niggas' dicks. He taking advice from niggas on how to please a bitch. She love when you do like this. Instead of being like, babe, how do you want this? You gonna go get advice from your other sucker ass peers? These niggas is suckers. For real. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying they're intimidated by me. I'm not intimidating. I'm factual, yeah, and like I don't allow people to treat me any old type of way, but like to be intimidated by me is a little bit, I'm starting to see that now. Like that's a red flag. To be intimidated by me is a red flag. I'm not that masculine. Please stop it. I just, what I'm saying? Like I don't be willing to throw away my whole career behind some lust and shit like that. Like I'm not doing that. And you'll see it like, okay, so I'll date or whatever the case may be, but I'm not going to settle down with that motherfucker because even if you start having sex with condoms, one day you're going to take them bitches off. Yeah, my career, babe. My career and my sanity. Because once we mix DNA and shit like that, before even fucking the impregnation, we talking about the spiritual exchange. That shit is going to fuck my head up. If I'm not really into you, like, that shit will fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? And then let you impregnate me and slow me down? Hell no. Call me what you want. I don't suck, fuck, or shut up. None of them. I don't. You shut up. How about that? And I don't want nobody who want that. Unscripted depth. Okay? He will know originality and appreciate it. The journey to him has been hard, but even through temptations, I could still see that they weren't my him. Yeah. Because it'd be to shut up for me. Now, do people tell me to shut up? No. That's stupid. I have very valuable things to say. It just hurts when I talk because the motherfuckers who y'all be around giving y'all emotional comfort don't be telling y'all the truth. I just seen 2222 or 2233 on the clock. And it's like, at one point in time, they were saying like, oh, the girl's going gay because the men not such and such. Once we all gay, ain't no going back. Straight up, I want y'all to know that till them niggas booty holes get loose. And don't think that he gonna leave him because his booty hole is loose. Bitch, he stayed with that female when her. So he ain't leaving that nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna read these and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Because this is a lot and it's taking my energy. I see why the camera wasn't working. But I also see why it wasn't like because I had to fight. Like for what I want. Okay, so then we go to the next one. I'd rather experience the growth that comes with the tears of crying from being alone over crying from being forced to be alone with somebody I promise to do life with or time. Promise to do time with. We glorify money so much that love is dying. I don't feel safe with you, pocket watcher. Don't you know your finances can be a reflection of your desires and your appreciation? And you kill for this technically free shit. What have we become? It be lonely at the top. It's sad. Because we can all vibrate high. No matter what our pockets look like, the top is a mind state. I promise. So yeah, I wrote these earlier when I was half asleep. Don't judge me, like, to the fact that, like, there's nothing to judge because they're deep. But I mean, like, don't judge me for how I read them. I'd rather experience the growth that comes with the tears of crying from being alone over crying from being forced to be alone with somebody I promised to do time with. I'm not sure whether y'all feel me on that. Because like I'm saying, the majority of people are literally just in a relationship using somebody because y'all don't want to be lonely or you don't want to have to work hard enough to take care of yourself. I get it. I get both of them, but for real, people make decisions that I don't. I. That's why I say I'd rather cry from being lonely because it's gonna make me so strong. Like I have certain energies that I love, like or that I look up to, and the energies that I look up to can really embrace solitude or like, use that time by themselves to make them better. So I'd rather deal with that pain because it's gonna help me grow opposed to like going backwards. Cause we all got common sense now. That's all I'm saying. I feel like at this point, everybody who in a relationship for money know it. Both of y'all. Y'all know y'all in this for money. Y'all know y'all in this motherfucker for codependency. Y'all know y'all not in a relationship for a healthy reason. Like, mm-hmm. We glorify money so much that love is dying. I don't feel safe with you, pocket watcher. I don't feel safe with no motherfucking pocket watcher, especially like I said because I'm a female. Um, and a man in his natural energy, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to trust that he can rely on himself. Fuck anything and anybody else. You get what I'm saying? Like that's a masculine energy, knowing that you can depend and rely on yourself for the rest of your life. You're supposed to know that you're gonna be good off your own efforts, right? So why you watching me? Especially when you already expected me as a female to suck fucking shut up. Not even work, just suck fucking shut up. And when I suck fucking shut up, I get your money. So why you watching my pockets? I don't feel safe with you, pocket watcher. Don't you know your finances can be a reflection of your desires and their appreciation? The reason I said it like that is because I could be a lot farther monetarily in this life, but I be wanting shit. But like I be happy when I get the shit that I work for. You feel what I'm saying? As far as the finances, and I be happy when I spend it, and I be happy what I spend it on. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. So if you're ever envious of somebody, like just vibrate a little higher. Start appreciating your life, seeing why you make like appreciate yourself a lot more and how hard you're willing to go for yourself and the people that you love. Shit like that. Like find things worth being grateful for. Stop looking for what's bad. And it really could be a mindset. You know, somebody really told me I have a favorite side of my face. I've been trying not to talk about that for the past couple of days, but that's some insecure ass shit. I don't care if one side like is cute. I feel like both sides is cute. I'm not one of them humans that be like, oh, I have a fat nose and all this and that shit. Weird shit, bro. I don't wear makeup. I just got a face. Like, don't tell me don't wear that shit like that. I got a favorite side. What do you mean? Because he was like something is subconscious. Because I really don't take pictures from this angle. I usually take pictures from this angle, But actually, the weird thing is, like, you can't tell me that I have a favorite side because I have a beauty mark here and I have a beauty mark here. I think they're both cute as hell. You get what I'm saying? So, like, it really all depends on whatever side the camera coming from, babe. So the only reason that you're convinced that I got a favorite side is because I'm right-handed. I'm usually holding my camera with my right hand. Because I'm the only one who take my pictures because I don't like being around a whole bunch of insecure ass haters. You feel what I'm saying? Don't tell me I got no favorite side, bitch. What you talking about? What you talking about? Get that insecure shit out of here. I'm pretty and I'm human. You're attractive and you're human too. Start to appreciate your details if you're gonna be paying attention to them. Because I'm telling you, I don't know none of the details about my nose. I don't know shit about it. I just know that it's mine. I know how to clean it. I know where it arches at and all that. Like, I know a lot of involving cleaning it. But the shape of it, I'm black. I got black girl features. What you mean? Favorite side. People be hating themselves. I don't like that shit. And then try to project that on the other people. So now I'm glad I brushed that shit away from me so quick. I'm glad I didn't let that shit touch me. Cause what if I really started thinking like that? Like, shut the fuck up. People be so weird in the way that they willing to really break themselves down. I know I look better on this side than this side. No, just say that you look good. Like, what the fuck you tearing yourself down for? And then now we all supposed to be tearing ourselves down. Like, and I'm weird because I don't want to be in a gutter with you. I never let a motherfucker tell me about my nose. I think that shit is weird. I think one time somebody told me like I got a cute nose or some shit, but like, you shut the fuck up. No, I got a pretty face. I got a pretty fucking face. And the way God had put it all together for me, it looks great. Don't try to put that shit on me. I'm 23 and I look like I'm like 15. Yeah, say that shit. Okay? My mom looks good. Work hard. Respect herself. You know what I'm saying? Learn from her mistakes. She pray to God about everything. You get what I'm saying? Be willing to tell some scary ass truth just so other people don't gotta go through what she went through. Don't play with it when it come to me. Favorite side. Yeah, my favorite side is the violent one. The violent one. What you talk about? No, it's not. It's not my favorite side though. It's not. It's saying you kill for this technically free shit. Like beauty, for example. A motherfucker really go to jail for stealing from Sephora. Makeup. Not even no fucking perfume. Makeup. You really kill for this technically free shit. Motherfuckers is down to it. Down to it. Everything that we in this motherfucking country buying is free. I've been thinking about that, and I guess I'm gonna have that talk with y'all. If you have any skills, start learning some new shit. If you got a little green thumb, start with one vegetable or one fruit. Start. If you know how to fucking sew, go get you some sheets from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, because I don't know how to do that shit. Because I was just thinking about that shit last night. When this motherfucking economy flip, motherfuckers need to get into their skills and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So if you know how to sew, take your ass to the Dollar Tree, get you some motherfucking sheets, some shower curtains and shit like that, and motherfucking start sewing. Start making us shirts and shit, all this and that. You get what I'm saying? Because we're going to need you. We're going to need you big time when the motherfucking economy crash. So that's what I'm saying. Free shit. You see this blanket right here? This would be a mean ass sweater. How the fuck I'm going to pay you to turn my blanket into a sweater? It's mine. Are you talking about these things being made from the cotton that our ancestors picked? On the land that we were forced to fucking come to? Know who the fuck you are. It can be lonely at the top, and it's sad. It's fucking sad. It's sad that the narrative was put out. It's sad that people actually believe that shit. And the sad thing is, the person at the top will believe the shit, and the motherfuckers around them will believe the shit. And when I say the motherfuckers around you, because you want me to look at it like, oh, the motherfuckers you left behind. No, they're around you. No amount of money makes you bigger than nobody. No amount of success, 3333 on the clock. No amount of success makes you bigger than nobody. Nothing on this earth makes you bigger than nobody. So that's when it comes to we can all vibrate high no matter what our pockets look like. The top is a mind state, I promise you. Cause motherfuckers really be looking at shit like it's really some shit. You feel what I'm saying? For example, like them flowers is pretty as hell. They give like kind of vibes, right? I bought them all for my car a couple months ago, and I had it in on the dashboard. That's what it's called, the dashboard or whatever the thing is that's right under your front window. Yeah, all of them, $1 a piece. The paint on those boards, $1 a piece. One of my fucking friends stole the board from the Dollar Tree. The LED lights right there, got them from my job, they was free because they was in the damage thing. And my manager told me to take whatever I wanted from the damage thing before they threw the shit away. You feel what I'm saying? Foreman Mills, this sheet right here, I got it a couple years ago. I think it was like $7.99. This shirt I may have had for a couple years. My mom bought it. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, people be worshiping this shit, and it's like, you don't even fucking know. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, to be at the top is a mind state. I'm just happy with how far I have come. You can't tell me I'm not at the top when you don't know what my rock bottom look like. You get what I'm saying? I don't need a certain level of funds to be at the top, because I'm telling you, if Drake gets smart with me, I'm curving the shit out of him. Like, oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite things. Like, to kill big ass unnecessary egos, shit like that. And I'm just saying, because he's one of them ones. And no shade to Drake too, because the tarot readers is on his ass right now about his ego and like how he put out damaging ass shit and kind of lead people in the wrong direction, which is true. But so that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all seen that thing? I don't remember who it was that curved Kevin Gates. Gates was hurt. He ain't let that shit go. And the next time he spoke to the woman, he approached why she did it. Like, this, you just got some money. You get what I'm saying? But your mind and your heart is in the gutter. Bury the nigga. Okay. So I got 3 more left, then I'm done. If you don't sell your soul for a couple M's, then you still win at if you don't sell your soul for a couple M's, then did you still win after dropping your first album? Yes. Yes, you did. And you didn't sell your soul, so you won twice. Tighten up. Excuse me. You know, some of the greats, and I mean some of the greats, not no little baby talking that shit. All the motherfuckers signed over their soul. I'm talking about back in the day, like, you're giving me the sweetest taboo. Like, I mean, what's her name? How does song go? Because I just seen her name. So, it's been 5 months since you went away. God send me an angel. Them motherfuckers didn't sell their soul. And they're like still one of the most angelic voices to touch this fucking realm till today. That's why most new school people don't know about people like that, because y'all don't know that y'all already on a path of showing that you're willing to sell your fucking soul, or you already did and you just ain't signed a contract yet, like with your in your physical realm, but you already did it mentally. A lot of people already sold their soul. I'm not saying you, because I hate when the tarot reader do that. I be like, girl, did I sell my soul? What are you talking about? Like, why would you say that to me? Why would you say that to somebody else? Because you know I wouldn't do that. And I'm here to have comfort with you. You're supposed to comfort me. So yeah, not you sold your soul. But if you did, you know that you sold your soul because, like, you chasing money. You chasing money and you value money more than love. And I hope that don't make me a hypocrite, because one thing about it, I don't know, the people that I love traded on me for money. So therefore, I focus on my money over the people that I love more now. But like, when I let new people in my life, I always be willing to put that shit on pause for a little while. Like, you know, to experience love, because love is true abundance, not this fucking money. And then y'all need to learn how to invest in fucking elements. If y'all gonna be focused on money, but you can't even like fathom, some of y'all are wicked enough to understand what I just said and still not upgrade yourself. But I mean, like, elements. How can you understand the elements when you're not even willing to walk through the path? So I'm not going to tell you what elements that you feel what I'm saying? If you want to get rich, invest in the fucking elements. Y'all want to know something? Love is the 5th element. You want to get rich? Invest in the elements. Right, because if you don't make a couple M's after dropping your first album, it's like, so what was you doing it for real? Like, and I get that. Cause y'all know me, I do a lot of shit for money. Like everything, I want my motherfucking coins, and I want them right, and I want them then. You get what I'm saying? Even if I don't get them now, I want my coins one day. If I don't get them, my motherfucking great grandkids that had coins behind these YouTube videos. How hard I work, my name ever ring bells. My children should be eating. Period. You feel what I'm saying? At the same time, like I said, when I dropped that first album, it don't matter what happened. Like all I know is I dropped my shit and it's out there and it's me. Nobody dropped what I dropped. Nobody sound how I sound. Nobody do what I do. You feel me? I hope you understand that I'm gonna always keep it real with you, but I gotta stay away because you is a toxic ass, fine ass, toxic ass nigga, and I miss you sometimes. Find me on Apple Music at MISS space ESENJE. Toxic ass drop on the 23rd. Then I went to. I'm glad it's almost over. I went to saying I need people around me that take prayer serious. When the dark energies get a hold of me, because we all have our vulnerable times, I need people willing to get on their knees and pray when I'm blind to give me direction. Pray for me in front of me and show me I am lost. Not in the eyes of the world, but and disconnect from the God in me. Pray for me. Be my strength. Show me that I have been tainted. Be a warrior for God and take dominion over the demons in me. Show me some. So I know, like, we all have our moment. I'm telling you, we all have our moments. Like, we all have our moments. And then that's another thing that could occur more often during Aquarius season. Y'all pay attention to how y'all feel. It may help y'all care for your Aquarians in your lives better. Like, it's just basically like the mood swings that you'll experience. You'll have some feelings of loneliness. You'll have occasional suicide thoughts and like but find reasons to keep pushing, saying fuck everybody. After that, you just gonna be and do who you want to be and do what you want to do type shit. These are Aquarian feelings. Nobody gets me, I should just isolate type shit. So these are feelings that come with, it comes with the territory. But when I say I need people around me that take prayer serious, first of all, I've been so into God that I forgot that people didn't believe that he was real. Until I associated with somebody who was associated with somebody who didn't think God was real. I was like, damn, motherfucking sucks for you to have a circle like that. I'm telling you, God bring me all of his children from all over the world. All over the world. And they can see my anointing, just like I can see theirs. Yeah, because when the dark energies get a hold of me, because we all have vulnerable times. So I don't know who. I'm not giving y'all none of the fucking keys no more. I'm upgrading my experience on this motherfucker, and I'm going to get more. I'm going to attract more fucking like-minded people by learning how to speak in the fucking parables, for real. A lot of us learn how demonic possession happens and what kind of mind state you gotta be in for demonic possession to happen. And if you don't be in a certain mind state, demonic possession won't happen. But say like somebody around you was in that state and they was able to be possessed, they can also bring you down because that's the thing. You're the chosen one. They're just, God forgive me, he chose them too with a purpose. But they want to get you down because you have a big purpose. Like some of those people, maybe they just want to help you, but you want to help the world. So yeah, you're the chosen one that he wants. He wants you. He wants you to be down so he can get on you real quick. And that's when you need people around you that need to see. Like, who the fuck complains about demons? There's ways to handle this shit. I dealt with somebody, right? This motherfucker, like I said, like I'm telling you, it was the Aries. Like I said, he was hit and he was touched because of all the shit he was doing. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, like it was just like the way that I felt like he just gave Satan so much fucking power. Like, how do you do that? How do you really believe that he can do certain things or get certain things done without God's permission? How do you like why are you giving him so much jurisdiction in your life? If you read the book and you such a Christian man or woman, then you supposed to know that you have dominion over demons. You supposed to know that. So you're never supposed to be too much in fear. And God, this my message, this for everybody. You're never supposed to be too much in fear, because at any time, like, you're a child of God and they're not trying to do God's work when it comes to you, you have dominion. Yeah. And then go deeper into it. If you start to if you start to notice the character traits of the demon in them, and you can identify them and put them into words, you can then learn the name of the demon inside of the person. And once you know the name of the demon, you can then actually banish it. I know this because I've done it. Um, it was just something that I was called to do because I was tired of being attacked. And like I was like, okay, so it's a demon present and it has these qualities. Da 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 da. So what do I do? And if you want to remove a demon, you got to call it by name. Don't expect in this material world that the demons are going to tell you their name, because they possessing these people and they don't know that they're being possessed. You know what I'm saying? Just like when it's you don't know, but you was just fucked up, and then next thing you know, you was in a fucked up state and it got even worse. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know the name of this demon. You don't. But say if every time you experience that emotion, and now you know that you're experiencing a form of possession, you then learn also the trace of the demon in you, and you can banish that motherfucker. That's an idea. I haven't tried that. Um, but I'm common sense is common sense. Anything that can happen without, it can also happen within. You can do magic out there. You can do magic in here. Um, I wonder what my demon's name is. But also, if y'all watch fucking Lucifer, you'll see that everything also holds a purpose. Like, so I got a more respected idealism of the whole entire process. So that's another thing. Like, and whoever want to get mad at me, get mad at yourself. I got a Gemini moon. I find information from all over the world. It comes to me. I have my own understanding of things. Pisces rising, Pisces South Node. Like I just be knowing shit. So again, Lucifer, Samael, Archangel, Samael is one of the children of God. Just like all of the angels. Lucifer didn't get to be a fallen angel without being an angel first. So then that comes into the representation of where they call it like the seven sins. These were basically like his personality traits. I'm putting this shit together as I go. These are his personality traits, and they're wrong. And that's what got him banished, right? But when you watch Lucifer, it's just like at the same time, Lucifer was so different. Like that his like the purpose for him being banished to hell wasn't to overly punish him. It was just to show him basically his disposition so he could save other people who was like him. So I'll feel some type of way all over. Like I'll feel some type of way all over if you just too in your bag about some shit. Like, first of all, you don't give Satan power. He don't even care about having. He don't even really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. He lives to show people kind of. He lives to show God who is for him and who isn't. Type of shit. You get what I'm saying? Whatever fucking obstacles he put in front of you is to show your loyalty to God the Most High, the Father God. Why are you scared of somebody? Why? What the fuck you scared of him for? What are you scared of him for? And Satan do this, and demons and this and this and that, and da 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 da. Start learning. Learn some shit. Learn some shit, bro. So that's when let's get back into this. Right, so I need a motherfucker on their knees. I need a motherfucker willing to pray in front of me. If you've never, bro, and y'all won't even admit that shit. I don't care who, cause this is another fresh thing that's going to trend out, and people going to finally starting admitting that shit in a couple months. And I'm not taking myself away from my truth this time. Everybody else is not going to prove my point this time. No. You know how the fuck that demonic possession feel. You know how that shit feel. You know how that shit feel, bro. If you've ever experienced it, you know how that shit feel. And if you've ever experienced like a large rageful anger, there it is. Okay? Yeah. It's there. It's there. So the reason why I need people around me who be willing to be on their knees and pray is because demons enjoy pain. Demons enjoy pain and fear. So I need you to stand firm. You get what I'm saying? Because the demon's not going to want to hear what you got to say. The demon's not going to care that you crying, all of this and that. And you need to use the power that God gave you to banish this motherfucker. And all you need is love. You don't got to learn the demon in me. You don't gotta none of that. You just gotta love me enough to know that I am out of character in order to enough to speak to God and be like, God, this is not of her. This is not of you. This is not of her highest good. Please remove this. And I need to see you praying. That is one of the things I'm telling you. If y'all watch these movies, demons hate that shit, bro. Like they'll try to antagonize you while you're removing them to make you believe that you're not doing it and shit like that. But once the exorcism is over, all the prayer was needed. Prayer. So I need people around me who don't feel like they need a middleman when it comes between them and God. Because I don't need no middleman when it comes to me and God. Like I sometimes ask him for clarity on the things that he showed me because like materialize the clarity so I can see the thing. Just give me a little bit of ease here on this realm. But at the end of the day, I don't need nobody to pray. Like I literally give it a God, please touch this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I need people who not scared to like pray to God in front of me, pray over my body, pray over my flesh. That's what I would do for you. Pray over your mind and your soul, all that. I would do it for you. So I need people who will pray for me. Don't fight for me, 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 pray for me. Do y'all hear me? Don't fight for me, pray for me. Don't fight for me, pray for me. If you pray for me, I won't have to fight, love. If you learn me, I won't have to fight. If you love me, I won't have to fight. And no, it's not about fighting. You prayed for me and you loved me. You know what you did? You know what you did by loving me and praying for me? In the same token, and with the same token, with the same letter, in the same letter, using the same gift, you know what you did for me by praying for me and loving me? Then after that, that demon will never feel comfortable around you again. You have now permanently become my safe space. I believe in prayer and I want people around me who believe in it too. Tell me that I'm blind. Yeah, we already talked about that because it's the power of the prayer. The stronger the demon, the more you need to pray. Not in the eyes of the world. Right, I'm lost. Not in the eyes of the world, but in disconnect from the God in me. Um, yeah, because who gives a fuck about what the world say? It's about what God wants. And when you see me not living in my truth or doing those things that I love, I'm moving astray. Pray for me, be my strength, show me that I have been tainted. Be a warrior for God and take dominion over the demons in me. Show me something. Because that was a direction given by God. First of all, he didn't tell us to have dominion just to let the motherfucker demons play. He did. He didn't tell us that. No. He made us warriors, he made us soldiers. You get what I'm saying? And that's when it's time for you to get to work. When you see something going on with the fuck me or whoever you love, You get what I'm saying? It's time. That's when it's time for you to do that work that you really came here for. You learn how to argue just so you can pray louder. You learn how to argue and talk over people just so that when the demon is convincing you that that shit ain't working, you cannot listen to what that motherfucker is saying and keep praying. Everything that you go is teach you how to pray better. Fuck it. Yep. Teach you how to pray better. Everything literally, because that all lies with faith. Everything you experience is supposed to teach you, like, to have faith in God. You can't have faith in God if you don't pray. If you don't pray, you never ask for shit. You never ask for shit. You never have no conversations with him, no shit like that. And it's real shallow, but that's how most people got to start, with asking for things. You know what I'm saying? To show that he's real, you need to ask for something. Ask for something valuable. You ask for some bullshit, you're going to see that he real because you ain't getting it. But then you're going to be like, oh, see, I told you God wasn't real. He ain't give me that SS350 bike. I just made that shit up, but he ain't give me that 230 gun that I had needed so I could keep selling drugs. He ain't give me this so I could drop that, flip that, do this. That's not God's way. Why would he give you that? Ask God to make you patient. Ask God to make you humble. Ask God to open up your heart a little bit more. Shit like that. I just need 5544 on the clock. He'll do that for you. That's where you see he's real. He ain't giving you nothing to be hurting people. And if he give you something, you use it to hurt people. I don't know. That's my father. But when it comes to your consequences, that's your father. You need to talk to him. All right. So here's the last one. Nobody was offering me safety from my situation. No one was coming to be my hero, and the energy told it all. Stevie would have sent me back to the strip club, or at least threatened to every chance he got. So guess what? I'm not going back to the strip club, and I'm not having your baby for money either. You mentally broken ass weirdo. Fake pimp, fake stunting, false prophet, devil's main booty bandit bitch. That's the last thing I had to say. Nobody was offering me safety from my situation. No one was coming to be my hero, and the energy told it all. So that goes back to the thing why I'm saying in the front, like that whole selling your soul shit, the whole I suck, I fuck, I shut up. Now he come in to give you all this money, and you feel what I'm saying, you just upgraded your whole financial life, and the world know that you getting pissed on. You wasn't getting pissed on before, bitch. You just started liking that, and you just like that now because that nigga is your motherfucking devil handler. He's a handler on you because that's how the industry works. He's your handler now. He's teaching you to degrade yourself because it's levels